So today I'm going to talk about this research team of myself and Dr. Ichinoro, our collaboration work. Our target is Cretaceous climate in Mongolia and insight from Aryan dune and the Lacastrine record. The left one is up. Can I use some? Left one is the Aryan dune deposit, and the right one is the Lacastrine deposit. So before starting about my research presentation, I just want to briefly introduce about myself. As Dr. Ichinoro introduced me, that I started to study Mongolian Cretaceous deposit from 2004, and we went several Cretaceous locality in South Gobi. So today I'm going to talk about what we learned from Cretaceous deposit in Gobi Basin. And actually this is the reason why I came to Mongolia and why I'm studying about Cretaceous deposit. Because since I was a kid, I liked the dinosaurs. So the dinosaur is living in 100 million years ago. That is a Cretaceous period. That is the first reason why I came to Mongolia to study many of the dinosaur locality. And then I'm also interested to know what is the climate or environmental condition during the dinosaur living age. That is actually a reason why I studied Cretaceous. And you see here is just a few examples of the discovered dinosaurs from the world. You can see there are many dinosaur fossils from North America, but it's also the Asia, including Mongolia, is the second largest country in the world, which discovered many of the dinosaurs. And actually, that dinosaur also found in Antarctic continent. So it means, the present day condition, of course, such kind of large animal not living in Antarctic or Arctic polar region. So this kind of the diversification of dinosaur indicate the climate in Cretaceous time is so different from present day to Cretaceous time. And Cretaceous time is more warm climate should be existed in the Cretaceous. So as I said, the Cretaceous period is characterized by extremely warm greenhouse climatic condition, and atmospheric carbon dioxide is 4 times higher than present. So that recently many people concerning about the global warming is a kind of problem in all over the world. So I thought the climatic condition during the Cretaceous time is same as our future climates on Earth. So they can be used as an analogy for modern and future climate change. That is also a reason why I study the Cretaceous. So this is my overall research target. First is to understand how the Earth's climate system operated during the extremely warm greenhouse climatic mode. That is one I'm interested in. And also to elucidate the linkage between dinosaurs' evolution and also the Earth's climatic change. So, okay, this is the content of today's presentation. Today I'm going to talk about 3 topics. And of course, all of them is contain a lot of maybe detailed discussion with expert in Mongolia. So if you have some questions, because my talk will be more than 30 minutes, so if you have special question, you can also ask during my talk, okay? But today, first, I will talk about the paleoenvironmental reconstruction and the establishment of detailed chronostratigraphy of Cretaceous deposit in Gobi Basin. So age of the Cretaceous deposit. It is of course the first basic and most important for all climate research and also dinosaur evolution. So this is the first talk. And the second and third talk, I will talk more especially on my research result of reconstruction of Cretaceous atmospheric circulation system based on the Aeolian dune record. And third one, I will talk about terrestrial humidity change in the middle Cretaceous time based on the lake sediment record in Indonesia. So first, I'm going to talk about reconstruction of paleoenvironmental change in Mongolia during the Cretaceous. Actually, this photo is taken by 2004 when I was a master time. So this is in Bayanzak, maybe most of you know that, and I'm standing like I am, Roy Chapman, Andrews, Japan, and at that time I was very keen. So first I will talk what I studied during my master time. Okay, so I studied Bayanzak and Tugrikinsile and Arakte, and find that this Bayanzak region experienced 3 stages of the environmental change. First stage, there was a sandy clay river system, and then changed to many of the sand dune desert environment, and then changed it to steppe environment. So some of the aridification, drying of the climate was recorded near the Bayanzak. And from Bayanzak and Tugrikinsile, there are many of the Protoceratops dinosaurs were found. And also ankylosaur dinosaurs, armored dinosaurs also have found. But that is, their living environment is so distinguished. And Protoceratops is especially preferred to stay living in the desert environment, and they discovered many from desert. But the ankylosaurus is found mainly from river deposit. So such kind of environmental change and also the difference of the ecology can be detected from my master study. This is my result. And I will show you some outgroup photo. You can see, this is actually the Uhatolgot locality, and you can see very beautiful bedding lying. This is called large-scale cross-bedding structure because strata is horizontal, but some of the structure is dipping like this. This is actually formed in the Aeolian dune of the swift phase in this part. So if we can see this kind of structure, we can easily to identify this is previously the desert condition. And because Aeolian dune is formed this large-scale cross-bedding structure, that's why we can actually reconstruct past wind direction. And from this outcrop, the Uhatolgot locality experience exists north-eastward wind direction consistently. So I searched many of the important Mongolian Upper Cretaceous deposits. For example, Bugintsa and Nemegt and Bayanzak and Hongetsa or Bayanshil or several important Upper Cretaceous localities. And then I found that Mongolian Upper Cretaceous also experienced several environmental changes, but mainly the Jadot and Balungoid formation time, they widespread, very dry and desert environment prevailed. And then during the Nemegt formation time, it's turned into a relatively humid environment to be a lake and meandering river system. And then again, in the Zomot formation, changed to the desert again. So, and the parallel wind direction showing consistent northeastward direction in the Gobi Basin. So this is the result of part of my PhD research.